Hello, welcome to another AQA exam question. This is from the November 2023 paper 1, so it is non-calculator, it's worth 4 marks. So it says Ali has £80, he gives 9/10 of his money to Joe, and then out of that money, Joe spends 2/3 of it, and he gives the rest back to Ali. So he's giving whatever he's got left back to Ali. We want to know what fraction of the £80 does Ali now have, and we've got to present that in its simplest form. So what you might think about doing here is, well, we're going to have a fraction out of 80 at some point in this question, and it's that fraction we're going to have to simplify. Okay, so if you pause your video, then have a go. Okay, so if we work this out then, so if we do 80 divided by 10, that's going to give us 8. So that's what Ali has by the time he's given that money to Joe, essentially. And then he's given 9 lots of 8 to Joe. So that's 72. So Joe is given £72 essentially. We've then got to look at this second fraction, which is 2/3. So we're spending 2/3 of this. So 72 divided by 3 is going to give you 24. 24 times 2 is 48. So Joe spends £48 of the 72 that he is given. So if we then look at what he's not spent, so he's not spent 1/3 of that. So he's got £24 that he's not spent, and then Ali has also got the 8 that he kept instead of giving the money to Joe. So if we add both of those together, we get 32. So this is what Ali is left with. We can then write that above 80 in our fraction because we're being asked to write what fraction of the 80 we've got. We've then got to simplify it. So you could half it if you like. So you've got 16 over 40. Half again, you've got 8 over 20. Half again, you get 4 over 10. And then if you half that again, you will get 2/5, which is the fraction in the simplest form. You can use other factors there if you want to, if you do want to get to 2/5 in a faster way. And here is the exam board solution to this question.